Please repeat that for Ryanair 81 Papa Kilo.
Ryanair 81 Papa Kilo stand Victor 118 and you're currently on November, so next right on November 14 and then immediately left on Lima.
Roger, 1718 for 81 Papa Kilo.
Well, hello everyone, my name is Cody, Lufthansa 145, and this is the very final tour leg of the It's Aerological tour. I'm down here on the ground on VATSIM, on on VATSIM with lots of traffic tonight, and a few things that are kind of funny about this particular video. We'll take you along. It's going to be the entire trip. I will cut it up a little bit so you can hear VATSIM audio is happening right now. Yeah, so this is German Cargo 911 with service from Frankfurt to Leipzig. So this is about a 30-minute flight, so shouldn't take very long. As you can see, the weather here at Frankfurt not so great. And the first thing, anyone who's watched the entire It's Aerological series, is I was doing the entire tour with Lima Hotel, and right now I have Lima, or Alpha Lima. What do I have with me right now? I'm in, can't even remember the reg number for the life of me. Alpha Lima, that's right. So we were doing Alpha Lima Hotel, and now I'm in Alpha Lima. The reason for that is I landed here at Frankfurt. Take that off so that VATSIM doesn't duck the VATSIM audio. I landed here as a part of the final leg, but also at the same time Amir, who's midway through the tour, landed here, and then he ended up taking Alpha Lima Hotel to Toronto and then to George Bush, and actually he's got Lima Hotel right this minute on its way to Eindhoven. So I was like, okay, or Stavanger. I was like, all right, well, you know what, Alpha Lima's here, so we'll just finish the tour with this because it's actually really cool paint. And yeah, that'll be really good. So, very busy here. I just need to call up for clearance and get going. So let's see what the tower has to say. Good evening, Frankfurt Tower. German Cargo 911 radio check.
German Cargo 911, Frankfurt Tower, Bude, Radio 5.
Roger, German Cargo 911 is a Boeing 777 freighter at Foxtrot 231 with information Golf on board, requesting clearance to Leipzig, please.
German Cargo 911, information Golf correct, status approved, cleared Leipzig via Zulus 9er Sierra departure, flight plan route, climb 4,000 feet, squawk 1,000.
Roger, German Cargo 911 cleared Zulus 9 Sierra departure up to 4,000 feet with a squawk of 1000. German Cargo 911.
German Cargo 911, read back correct.
Yeah, buddy. Okay, Zulus 9 Sierra means runway 18, execute.
Lufthansa 175, ready taxi.
Lufthansa 175, taxi turning point runway 18 via November 7.
Good.
November.
Now we just need to wait for the rest of the cargo to come on board.
7 November, hold point runway 18, Lufthansa 175. Frankfurt Tower, Lufthansa 5 Tango Whiskey Information Golf on board to gas clears to Munich.
Lufthansa Airbus, must be a Neo. Slam.
Lufthansa 5 Tango Whiskey, Frankfurt Tower, Bude, information Golf correct, status approved, cleared München via Cindy 1 Sierra departure, flight planned route, climbed 4,000 feet, squawk 1,000.
The Eurowings down there.
Flight approved, clear to Munich Airport via Central Sierra departure, 4,000 squawk 1,000. Lufthansa 5 Tango Whiskey.
The sky.
Lufthansa 5 Tango Whiskey, read back correct.
And Frankfurt Tower, German Cargo 911, ready for pushback.
German Cargo 911, pushback approved, face east.
Push approved, facing east, German Cargo 911.
Lufthansa 979er, welcome to Frankfurt, taxi via Papa, November 11, hold short of November.
Papa, November 11, hold short, November 979er.
Austrian 729er, confirm able for visual swing over runway 25 center.
Roger, we can do that, Austrian 729.
Austrian 729er, in case of missed approach, climb 5,000 feet on runway heading cleared visual approach, runway 25
Hello,
center.
Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Roger, missed approach, runway heading 5,000 and cleared visual approach 25 right, Austrian 729.
Okay.
Correction 25 center.
Affirm.
Affirm.
Lufthansa 175, unfortunately no further ATC is available, switch to Unicom on 122.8, have a good flight, bye bye.
Unicom 178, have a good night, Lufthansa 175.
Lufthansa 25, Juliet, wind 200 degrees, 6 knots, runway 18, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 18, Lufthansa 25 Juliet.
Austrian 729er, wind 200 degrees, 6 knots, runway 25 center, cleared to land.
Clear to land to runway 25 center, Austrian 729er.
Departure check completed. Bypass bin inserted. Release parking brakes. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Starting right engine. Right engine starter input, fuel.
Ground Lufthansa 5 Tango Whiskey ready for pushback.
Lufthansa 5 Tango Whiskey, pushback approved.
Pushback up with 5 Tango Whiskey.
Oh, rip that bus. Just barely. There's the Airbus up in the air there. Kind of pushed me back in a weird spot there, but that's okay. Thank you.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass bin removed.
Okay. Flight control check. It's there. So 4.75. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Left is clear.
And the
Right is
test
clear.
all stations Frankfurt is now closing, so switch to Unicom on 122.8. Nonetheless, I wish you great flights and have a good night. Bye bye.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I'm glad I caught the last minute M. Alright, I should be able to make the turn on in November here. So. Frankfurt traffic, German Cargo 911, taxiing to runway 18 via November. Okay. See if we can make this turn. Oh, look at that! That's cool. Just maybe not go too fast though. Alright. This is going to be good. I think this is going to look really good on this takeoff. All the water's being sucked through the engine. Just ignore the fact I'm taxiing on the grass, though. Okay. So, quick taxi. So, see the traffic round. Buddy that just announced that his landing's really far away, so we got plenty of time to do a quick takeoff. So let's get it. World flight should be starting in a few minutes, hopefully anytime now. I haven't seen the notification come up on Twitch yet, but the SimFest boys, a week-long event, so this should be premiering during the week, so it should be Tuesday, so be sure to check them out, give them some good donations, and you can win some nice prizes. So alright, so he's descending flight level 60. Okay, so let's pre-departure, so lights, strobers, mode, Charlie, TARA. Okay, Frankfurt traffic, German cargo 911, line up and take off, runway 18.
Approaching 18.
18 is confirmed.
Frankfurt traffic, mic check.
5x5.
Frankfurt traffic, Lufthansa 55, Whiskey taxiing runway 18.
On runway 18.
I didn't actually catch what that guy said, but sure. Okay, let's rock and roll. Oh yeah.
V1, rotate, V2.
Nice. Nice. Alright, let's just do a quick autopilot here, let the thing do its job. Whoa, we lost a lot of speed there. Flaps 1. And Frankfurt traffic, German cargo 911 is clear, runway 18. Alright. And route. Now, he cleared me at 4, and he's gone now, so I'm going to go all the way up to 25. And flaps up. Ooh, we're going really fast. Why are we not climbing? Flight change. we want to go 25, not 26. Now, will we make it there? We actually already have to start planning the arrival, so arrival is the Goten 1 Echo. So let's get that going there. Depart arrive, EDP arrival. So 1 Echo. 8 right. Transition Sondu. Execute. Plan, zoom in. So Sulus. Kudak, Lagza, Gerdo. That's as simple as that. Perfect. Now let's just double check online here really quickly. Yeah, all the ATC literally is gone now. There is Langdon radar, but I don't think he's covering that area anyway, so that's okay. Lots of traffic around, which is cool, so we just have to keep a close eye out, i.e. for that guy. It's right there. Might have to deviate a little bit to the left, although he's 5,000, 6,000, 7,000. Alright, so there's 1,000 feet of separation, that should be fine. Kill those lights, kill my nose light. There's no passengers on this flight, just simple repositioning. So we'll just go auto and auto. Coming through 10 now, so we can shut the landing lights off. And standard pressure. Very good. And as expected, we're climbing like a rocket. Back in the VNAV mode, the airplane sorted itself out. Speed right up, so thrust ref, LNAV, VNAV speed. Already gonna turn my auto brake for the destination, brake 2. And we got a couple minutes, so yeah, final leg 12. So this tour has been really good. It took me about, I think I started it a little over 2 to 3 months ago. We've extended it a couple times to allow people a chance to fly it. You can still fly it. It's good until the end of this year, into the second week of January. We'll be looking at who's left, or who joins and does it, and have a look-see. We'll always extend it if we absolutely have to, but this one was really good. So we did the initial repositioning flight, where the opposite of this flight, where we went from Leipzig to Frankfurt. We went to America, we came back to Frankfurt, we went to India, Singapore, Frankfurt again, then we went to Canada, of course, America, Norway. Frankfurt was our last flight, and now here we are on the... I can barely hear him because he's still back at the airport and I'm now ways away. So yeah, and then this is the final flight, Frankfurt-Leipzig. So it was 12 legs, about 66 hours roughly, 27,800 nautical miles, and man, what a tour it has been. I was lucky enough in the middle of the... Ooh, that's a nice shot right there. I was lucky enough in the middle of this tour to do the delivery flight for this guy, Alpha Alpha Lima Lima, like I said. So thanks Amir for stealing Lima Hotel to give me the opportunity to use Lima Lima, so that was pretty cool. Now in the last video I said I was going to try and do this as a flight with Johnny, but LOL, Mr. Johnny has his career now. He's really working really hard to make sure that he has a permanent foot into the job that he's gotten into, so he has not been able to fly at all. And this morning he got up and he was like, oh, I'm going to do a really quick flight. Oh, this is the flight I have to do. So then he did it. And then he posted on Discord and was like, hey guys, I finally finished the tour. And I was like, I've been waiting for you. So anyways, long story short, Johnny's not with us right now. He's doing his thing. So he did finish the tour this morning. So he's all done. So congratulations to him. In fact, I have the website open here. How did he do? He landed this morning with... Go internet, boo everybody else. He landed at final leg minus 143.02, and he did the flight in about 33 minutes, so that's not bad. We're now 7 minutes into ours, so there's still a bit of time to go. So let's zoom out here, we're almost top of climb. Ooh, who's that guy over there? That's what I love about flying up VATSIM, you can always, it's a traffic spot. That is Lufthansa 2180, a CRJ 200 going from, what's ELP? Paderborn Lipstadt to Munich. Cool. And there's an airplane to my left, a Ryanair, BGSS to Vienna. We can't see him on the scope. Oh, no, there he is there. No, maybe. No, that's somebody else. Who's that guy? That's Lufthansa 1247 and A320 from Low to Frankfurt. Cool. So climb, 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 climb. We're almost 1,000 to level. Airplane performance is good. Airplane wants my attention for something though. Oh, no, it's just because I wasn't on the legs page. And we're starting to hit a little bit of nighttime, so let's just put a little bit of light on in here, so that way we don't get stuck in the dark. I'd imagine it'll be dark by the time we put this thing down in Leipzig. Simulator time right now is 1600, so yeah, and it's fall, so that's like the best view. Leaving the tail light on, because why not? So, something really exciting to announce right now. We are at 99 pilots on virtuallh.com's roster. It says 100 on the website, but that's because we have a demo account for when we're testing new features on the website. We want to see what it looks like from a pilot perspective instead of a staff perspective. So one pilot to go. Who will be lucky number 100? So yeah, so right immediately on the tails of this, I am going to grab myself a 737 and start the Hello Sun Express tour. Hello Sun Express is a 9-leg tour, and its distance is about a quarter of this tour, so 7,000 nautical miles, 7,397 nautical miles, but we calculated the approximate time is about 22 hours to complete that tour, so that's not too bad. You can do it in a 737 or an Airbus A320, and I might do both. I'm rather interested in see if I can do that. So you start at Antalya in Turkey, go to Kayseri, then to Frankfurt, which so many Frankfurt landing videos. Ibiza, back to Frankfurt, to something called Kerbazan, which I've never heard of before, and Esenboga, Adana, Munich, and Antalya. So it'll be a really neat little tour. I'm looking forward to starting that one. I know Amir had started the first leg on that, so I don't know when he'll continue that. Amir's one of our really good pilots because he really loves to grind out these tours with us. So like I said, right now as we're flying, let's just take a quick look so I can throw it up here on the screen. So as we're flying right now, Mr. Amir has 793 nautical miles left in the 10th leg? So 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so we're on leg 12, so he's got one more leg where he's going to go to Frankfurt, and then he's going to do this flight where we go Frankfurt to Leipzig, where we got 133 nautical miles to go. So yeah, let's get back into here. So 4,000... We're 40 nautical miles to go. Auto brake 2. Let's get our landing data in there. So right now we got a gross weight of 241.9 tons. If I go to the progress page, he thinks I'm landing with 13, 12, so we're going to burn 1 more ton of fuel. So that means if I come back to a net ref, we'll be about 240. Which means flaps 30, 143 landing. Cool, so 143 plus 5 is 148. So 148 will be our final speed. Oops. No, don't do that. Okay. So 148, and the final altitude that we're going down to here is 1700 by the marker, but 3000 at the final fix. So we'll set to 3000, and then by the time we get there, we should be able to pop on approach and descend there. We look at VNAV, descent, and about 23 nautical miles now. So I'll pop that descent now button probably around the around the maybe the 5 nautical mile mark. Let it do a nice gentle descent and then crazy descent. So, like we said, we programmed the Gotten 1 Echo arrival into runway 8 right. Having a look at Leipzig on the ground right now, I see no ground traffic, thankfully, so let's keep an eye out and make sure we make our appropriate ATC calls as we should do, or, well, our CTAF calls to make sure that people know where we are and what we're doing. And that's that. A really simple flight to finish this tour. Now, that's not it for the Boeing 777 action. We have just launched a new tour this week. It is called the Paulo's Let's Go to Brazil Part 1 of 3 tour. So, our cargo president, Paulo, came to me on Discord. He's like, yo man, I want to do a tour, and I have these 3 different ideas for you. And all 3 ideas either start at Frankfurt and then go to Brazil in one way or another. So I decided, okay, let's make it a 3-part mini tour. So part 1, which is what's available now on virtuallh.com, 5 legs. And let me just pull those up to make sure that I'm quoting the right 5 legs. So 4 legs rather, sorry, not 5, 4 legs. It's 25 hours and 12,884. So the reason why we call it Let's Go to Brazil is because it's literally that. We're gonna get into a Lufthansa Cargo 777, or if you have an MD-11 at your fingertips, one of the older ones that still work, by all means. So we go Frankfurt to Viracopos International, or SBKP, Viracopos to Curaçao International, or Sumu, Sumu to Minstro, Pistarini International, or Sayez, and then Pistarini back to Frankfurt. So very cool little tour, and that's part 1 of 3. And then we'll come back with part 2 of 3, which is a different routing to Brazil and back, and then part 3 of 3 will be a different routing. So you get to experience different parts of Brazil, and looks like no, I don't know. Where is that one? I'm really bad with my South American geography. Montevideo, which is in... Oh yeah, I recognize that airport, because then there's the airport, like, yeah, right near Buenos Aires, right. That's Uruguay. Okay, so you go Brazil, Uruguay, and then other places, and then back. So that should be top of descent there. So descent is starting, kind of airplane's throttling back. Co-pilot puppy Phoebe's not having the fact that I'm locked in the office all by myself. Hey, come on. Up. Hello. Hello. What type of trouble you getting yourself into? What type of trouble you getting yourself into? Are you here to inspect? Well, here, have a look. Let's just have a look. So look. Look, there's the airplane. I don't care. Why aren't you feeding me? Feed me food. Feed me food, give me order to. I'm the co-pilot. Okay, so airplane. See, this is why I should have hit that descend early button because I didn't, because you always end up way off profile. Now the airplane will catch up. It's not a problem, but it's a pain in the ass at the same time. Okay, so we're on descend after 16 minutes in the air. Nav map. look-see here. We got is the visual into what exactly is going on. So if I go into OBS, and I go here. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Nope, nope, that one, minimize. Yes, so we get that one gone. Cool little color of the sim. We get add, window capture, add, capture, okay, and little map, okay, which pops the whole thing up full screen, something like that. So we're on the descent right now. There's that Ryanair to my left. Now what altitude is he at? 3,500, so yeah, there'll be no conflict. Then actually, you can probably see his contrail out there. There he is. Join virtual age. And so we're turning here at Lagza, Jerdo, Gotham, then Sondu, and then right into Leipzig. So that's what the scene looks like right now. You should see me. Right here, 4. How are the winds at EDDF? Everyone's having a conversation on Unicom. Okay. Really quick flight. You got 2 different answers. That's awesome. Close enough. I'd be the smart-ass would reply, be like, "Get active, Sky." But I don't have it, so I can't really say anything. Gotta increase my chase plane settings to maybe be a little bit more fast than this for the cycle view. Maybe more zoom. Just trying to round the corner a little bit. So if I see right now, instead of going to Gerdo, we're just going to go straight up to Gotham and then turn in. Airplanes can slow down. You use a lot of full speed brake now because we still have to burn off that extra 1,000 feet. So. Unicom's fairly busy tonight. So we're almost back on our VNAV profile. Oh, Ryanair 4. Go look up a METAR command. Above. Now, instead of asking VATSIM what the actual weather is out there, let's just use our program here. So Leipzig 170 at 9, Capital K 12 degrees, QNH 909 or 3. so let's prepare for that now. Niner 3 is set there. About to pass through 10. There's 10 there, landing lights. So as we go down here, let's maybe execute an approach checklist, which is altimeters, is now set. Niner 3, approach checklist is complete, and now we're 2,000 below. So speed brake retract, speed brake armed. So for the landing, it will be speed brakes, flaps, and landing gear. Well, it ended up being a very nice sunset here. Well, dusk at least. Okay, so we got that turn coming up. Zoom in. So at Sandu, we're expected to be 5,000, and that's where we should have the localizer, and we'll start our descent from there. Double checking the traffic on the ground. There is none, which is good. So we're landing runway 8 right. I will aim. So 8 right, I will aim to vacate here onto Sierra 6. Sierra 6 into Victor. Then Victor into Zulu 5.2. Okay. And we'll either park 487 or 483. I think we started the tour in 487, so that's where we're going to park. So, take that away. You should see me again, what you do. And the descent is always the slowest part. Now our decel point here after GOT or Gotham, in which case we'll start popping out flaps and things there and configure. Once we get onto the localizer, which I can see the needle is coming, so I'm going to pop loc mode in a second, we'll make our announcement into Leipzig traffic. Auto brake 2 should be enough to slow us down by the Sierra 6 exit point. There's the turn. So, lock. Localizer, VNAV path, speed hold. Localizer is coming. Just a little bit high. Drag required. Well, let's do speed check flaps 1. Oh, for crying out loud, Ryanair 4. And flaps 5. Okay. Turn, and let's go to approach. So I can see the glide slopes coming. Okay, so it's 8 right. Leipzig traffic. German cargo 911 is established on the localizer runway 8 right. $19 nautical miles to go. Holy hell. So we're Hondu. Next restriction was 3,000, which is where we have our final altitude set. So for CDA, we might slow down our descent and let the localizer take over. Or localizer, let glide slope take over. Slowly we go. Lots of time. Yep. Someone left the light on in the cargo hold. Hey. Fix that view, yeah, have I? This one's one of my favorite. Runways in sight way down there. Okay. Getting down to 10 now. I don't really want to give you drag on the speed brake's already armed. Let's do flaps 15. Should capture the glide slope now. Oh yeah, nice. And you're down. So 148 was the speed. 2500 call out. We are really fast. I am gonna do, we're not supposed to, but I am gonna do speed brake right now because we are really, really fast. I need to slow down enough to get down to flaps 20. Non-standard flaps 20. We're really light. This is our problem right now. So airplane is 25. Speed brake retract. Speed brake arm and flaps full. Might get a relief warning, but it's okay. She's coming fast, and there's wind really on our butt, so I'd like to know why that's happening. This is going to be interesting. We might have to go around if that's the case. Land 3, come on, weather. Winds are supposed to be 170. This might have had to have been a 26 landing, but we'll try. Okay. Auto throttle's mine.
1,000.
1,000 call out. Lights on. Hopefully the wind will calm down enough to let us land. Get us back in a minima. Almost there. Nice. Auto brake disable and reverser stowed. Zoom out here a bit. There we go. Just gonna do a little roll here for a second. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the It's Aerological Tour. Leipzig. Gentle roll, gentle roll. Let the airplane just do a nice, gentle roll. So let's get this here, 6. It's kind of the next right. Wind is really pushing us.
28.
Sim started stuttering there.
On runway 1,600 feet remaining.
So we're going to continue straight. Sierra 6 onto Victor. It looks like I can keep going here, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I can make a quick right here. Leipzig traffic, German cargo 911 is clear of runway 8 right. I forgot to make that announcement. I always do. I always forget the CTAFs. Make the turn, make the turn. Perfect. That's it. In the books. 12 legs. 28,000 nautical miles. We have brought in a airplane home, not the airplane, but an airplane home. Traffic. Traffic. Break disarm. So Zulu 5.2 is here, and parking 487 is the one closest to us, so 487, no. Here's our friends there. I think we cut that a little too close. It's gonna be a little bit crooked. Airplane keeps stalling on me, come on. Okay, there it is. Parking brake, left side and right side. There we go. Done. And done. I'm just going to switch to a random frequency so I don't get the park to bench short. Yeah. Hydraulics, fuel pumps, and bleed air. No, packs is off, and beacon light is off. F12, request deboarding. Thanks so much for joining us on the adventures of the It's Aerological tour. It was probably one of our longest and probably so far one of my favorites. I really enjoyed that one. So from Johnny and myself, your presenters of the It's Aerological tour, thanks so much for joining us on this adventure. We'll see you very soon for the Hello Sun Express tour and Paulo's Let's Go to Brazil tour. And they'll be our last two tours for 2019, and then in 2020 we'll debut a really fun, exciting tour that one of our pilots, Amir, came up with. I'm still figuring out how to do it, but I think it's going to be really cool if we could pull it off. So while I try to struggle to find the open doors menu so that GSX can do its thing, I will leave you with the visuals of the unloading of the airplane. So last time from the flight deck of German Cargo 911, It's Aerological tour. Thanks so much for joining me. Cheers, stay safe, and happy flying.